Here we are, last week of the NFL season. Are you guys ready? Let's get this bread. Let's get it. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100. Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the last week of the season NFL main slate video, Millionaire Maker. Um, I think we're just waiting for the last week to take it all, right? To win the million. Um, I know a lot of you have questions. A lot of my members have questions because a lot of players are going to be sitting that have already clinched, but there's a lot of teams out there that are still fighting for something. So if you're new to the video, thank you so much for watching. What we're looking at here, guys, I just got to let you know real quick before we get into the slate. www.dfsclub.com, guys. The holiday specials are up for only 2 more days. You get DFS Space. You get the DFS Whispers. They are my family, my brothers, guys. You get every single sport, including NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WMMA. Wouldn't that be something? WNBA and college sports, guys. We do it all. We're playing it all. All you got to do, see the clicker? 2 more days, guys. We're not going to do this again for another year, so take advantage. Click the Join Now button. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. Make sure you do that. Otherwise, I don't get credit. And check this out. So last time we're going to do it this year. Regular $25 a month, only $14.99. That's for every single sport, guys. Don't even bother shopping around because nobody can touch it. Also, existing members, 2 days left. If you want to upgrade, 6 months, you're saving a lot of money. It's only $49.99, and you can get the full year for $99, which is approximately 7 months free. So take advantage of this stuff, guys. We're not in it for the money. We're just building a community. So we had a good day today in NBA and soccer and college football again and college basketball. I don't know. I didn't play the college sports, guys, but the family did. So www.dfsclub.com, guys. Get in while these deals are still those prices. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go to Draft Dashboard. So I did some researching. So hopefully it pays off. Hopefully we win. And guys like my new shirt. I got 2 of these. Schroeder's picks. That's right. And there's another one with just his face. And on the back says Skywalker DFS. But lovely Christmas presents from my wife. So my wife currently has the flu, so Schroeder's taking care of her. So he probably won't be in the video unless he wanders on out here. But Schroeder's picks might be on hold. So with that said, let's get into the weather. Any weather concerns? So Jets and Bills, we're looking at rain. I'm surprised it's not snowing. Browns and Bengals, thunderstorms. Packs at Lions. It don't matter. They're in a dome. Buccaneers, rain. All right. A lot of rain tomorrow, guys. Steelers and Ravens, rain. And the rest of the games look like it's smooth sailing. So no snow, but a lot of rain and thunderstorms. That's crazy. So let's look at injuries. Sony Michel went from healthy to questionable. Fournette went from doubtful to out. Yikes. Wow. Adam Thielen's questionable. Deebo Samuel's healthy. Let's see if we got anybody good here worth a damn mentioning. Everybody else looks like they're on the up and up. The rest of these players are just going to sit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through every position. I'm going to give you my top 4 or 5 players from each position. And we're going to win this fucking $1 million. All right. It is ours. It's our time. All right. Better late than never, right? So let's go to the position optimizer. Oh, by the way, this is Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days, guys. The best optimizers on the planet. If you want Draft Dashboard for yourself, click on the link in the description below, and you yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. You get access to all my player pools, too. So if you're not a member of the club, and even if you are, it's just a great thing. It's only $1, so why not? All right, so let's go to quarterback. If he plays, I'm liking Jameis Winston. Right? He's trying to get a new contract. He's trying to get a job. He's trying to save his job. The narrative's there. He's 6'6", going up against Atlanta in a dome. No, I'm sorry, not in a dome. They're playing. Sorry, my bad. The last time he faced Atlanta, he got a 29. They're ranked 26th in the league against quarterbacks. So Jameis Winston is definitely in play for me at 6'6". You don't got to pay up here, guys. I'm not thinking so. Then you got Dak Prescott. Man, he's you better have a hell of a game because their heads are going to roll. They're already rolling in Dallas, but they're going to roll even more. That's my motivation for picking Dak Prescott for this video, guys. He's 6'3", not too bad. That's a good matchup against Washington. These games are always competitive. This rivalry is real. They're ranked 23rd in the league against quarterbacks. So at 6'3", Dak Prescott is definitely in play. Last time he faced Washington, he scored 29 fantasy points on him. So if he gets a 29 at 6'3", you're looking good. Next up, Carson Wentz. 6'1", very cheap. And a phenomenal matchup against the Giants, guys. He's consistently in the 20s for fantasy points at 6'1". The Giants are ranked 30th in the league against quarterbacks. That is damn near last. So last time he faced him, he got a 24. So Carson Wentz is your safe play at 6'1". All right. Let's see. Next up, do I got anybody else? That's it, guys. That was it. That's 1, 2, 3. Consideration, Daniel Jones on the other end of the spectrum. Had a great game last game, got 38 fantasy points against Philly on the other end of the ball. Ranked 14th in the league. He's 6'4", though. A little steep for me, but I don't know, guys. We'll see. And I also had, where is he at in my watch players list? Because he's not coming up on the quarterbacks. I had to search for him. Brett Hundley. So if he gets to start tomorrow, Brett Hundley's only 4'5". So take a chance, right? He rushes the ball, throws the ball. He gets his opportunity. He might say, hey, this is my opportunity to cash on it. So why not? So Brett Hundley, guys, at 4'5". You heard it here first. If Kyler Murray is out, Brett Hundley gets a start. Get him in there. All right. You can save a lot of salary right there. That could be the slate breaker. So let's go back to the position optimizer. Let's go to running back. Running back's pretty simple, guys. Christian McCaffrey, 10K. Worth it, 35, 38, 25. It's always like, auto Christian McCaffrey every week into your lineups. He's just matchup proof, guys. Next up, another one, Dallas, man. These guys, Ezekiel Elliott against Washington. They're ranked 29th in the league against running backs, guys. That's terrible. That's absolutely horrible. Last time he faced Washington, he got 23 fantasy points. So Ezekiel Elliott at 8K, definitely in play, especially if you're going to pay down a quarterback. Next up, DeAndre Washington's only 5'2". Looks like he's going to get the start again. Now, in the slight chance that Josh Jacobs does play, then yeah, obviously we're not gonna roll with him this week. But at 5'2", he can definitely get you there. You got 19 fantasy points last game, 23 carries. So yeah, it is what it is. DeAndre Washington, guys. Last game this will be the last game the Raiders will be officially the Oakland Raiders. So next up, Damian Williams. Last game of the season. Here's a narrative right here. Last game of the season. I think KC is going to give this kid the ball. You got 16 rushes last game, right? So they figure they got so many running backs back there. They're going to see what this kid's got. They're going to see what he's made of. So I think he's going to get probably 20 or more carries, guys. At 4-7, sign me up for Damian Williams again. In these millionaire makers, you got to be creative and you got to think outside the box. So Damian Williams for value at 4-7, it's almost a lock for me. Next up, Kerryon Johnson. Carry on my wayward Johnson at 4-5. Too cheap. He's back. He's healthy. Going up against Green Bay, they're ranked 24th in the league against running backs. So they're not good against running backs, guys. He had 10 rushes last week, so it looks like they kind of eased him back in. 5 fantasy points, but it's the last game of the season, so he's going to go all out. So if you stack these two at running back, and you get that cheap quarterback, oh my God, then you can just go balls out on wide receiver. So I think that's it for running back. All right. So hope you guys are taking notes. All right. Take notes. Write this stuff down. So we got the obvious up here. Michael Thomas at 9.9. Don't know if he's going to play the full game, but I don't think he really needs to in this matchup against Carolina. Ranked 22nd in the league against running backs against wide receivers. There we go. You could go there. Next up, Julio Jones, if he plays. I really love this play. I can't stress that enough. It's looking like he might. He practiced on Thursday. So if he does play at 8.5, he's my top wide receiver pick, guys. Going up against Tampa Bay, ranked last in the league against Julio. Jesus Christ. You know what? Where's my rock star at? Cheers. Obviously, I need more of these right now. Jesus Louise. So yeah, Julio Jones at 8.5, guys. Get him in there and just move on. Same next up with Devontae Adams. Great matchup against Detroit, ranked 27th in the league against wide receivers. So if you're saving all this value on running backs and the quarterback, you got room for these guys. It's that simple. So at wide receiver, you can pretty much play it safe. If you want to take some chances here, though, if you want to pair them up with Carson Wentz, you got Greg Ward. My God. If I edited my videos, I'd have to edit the shit out of this one. He's getting his opportunities, right? He's only 4.7. Last two games, 12 and 19 fantasy points. Nothing to write home about, but at 4.7, that's great. His targets are great. 5 and 9 targets. The game before that, 9 targets. So he's getting his looks. So Greg Ward gets a couple touchdowns. Man, we're ready for that million. You know what I'm saying? So look out for Greg Ward. Who else do we got? For extra value, 4.72. Also, don't sleep on him. Steve Sims Jr. from Washington. He's only 4.7. He's been crushing it. 25 and 16 in his last few games. Targets, double digits last two games, 10 and 11. Steven Sims Jr. is a lock for me personally. I know Dallas is ranked 6th in the league against receivers, but I don't think they'll be covering him, you know? So I think he'll be left man-to-man coverage. That's just my inclination, my thought process, and why I pick these crazy picks. So let's go to tight end. That's what she said. And off the top, just put in Tyler Higbee and move the fuck on. Going up against Arizona, we all know we pick on Arizona with tight ends, ranked 32nd in the league. Now, if we get word that he's going to sit, because the Rams team, I'm hearing they might sit, we might not want to play him. But other than that, he's in a great matchup. We play his backup then. All right, we got to find out who his backup is, and then we'll play him. How's that? Or you can just go to Goddard here at 4.9, save some salary. 24 and 11 in his last two. Guys, he got 12 targets last game. 12. Looks like he's the main wide receiver now in Philly, guys. The Giants are ranked 16th in the league against tight ends. So next up, Hunter Henry. 10, 4, 12. He's all over the place, but he has a good matchup against Kansas City, ranked 22nd in the league against tight ends. And he's only 4.5. So Hunter Henry could have a breakout game. You guys know he's very capable of getting you 20 or more fantasy points at any given moment. Next up, Kelsey. 7K, pretty steep. 21, 28, pretty safe play. You know he gets his targets, 9 and 13 in his last two. Going up against the Chargers, ranked 9th in the league against tight ends, but he's matchup proof, guys. It is what it is. It's Kelsey. Next up, O.J. Howard. This was just a gut feeling for me because he's been getting targets, right? He's 4.3. He's gotten 7 and 8 targets in his last two games. I'm just remembering O.J. Howard from last season. When he was getting those opportunities, he was capitalizing. The problem is he's got butterfingers this year. He's dropping those passes. So if he can manage to hang on to these passes, it's 20 or more fantasy point OJ Howard time. All right. So that was my thinking with that. And I think that's going to do it, guys. So hopefully you took some notes because these are some fire picks. All right. If I do say so myself. So let's go to the lineup optimizer. Let's get you guys a free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club, guys. Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days. You can't beat this. You can make as many lineups as you want. And this new feature here, you can do a cash lineup too. So you can do a GPP lineup or a cash lineup. Football's not over, guys. We still got playoffs going too. So for those of you that just play football and that's it, here you go. So it's given us Prescott, Kerryon Johnson, Ezekiel Elliott, Greg Ward, Steve Sims Jr., Devontae Adams, Goddard. Whoa, cow, that's a great lineup. So feel free to play that one. If it wins $1 million, I'll send you my PayPal and you can just throw me like $100 and I'll be happy. All right. So play it. Let me know how it does, guys. If you're new, I've done 2 lineups on here that I've given away for free. And once in NFL, once in NBA. Won the $1 million, but I didn't play them. So these are things that constantly just haunt the hell out of me. But anyways, guys, I hope you play it. I hope you win big. I hope we all get that $1 million. We can share it. Don't forget, www.dfsclub.com, guys. Only 2 days left. Take advantage of these prices. If you play daily fantasy sports, this is your Disneyland because we play everything. Even, soccer's like going crazy right now in the chat room. So come check us out, guys. Even if you want to check us out for a 3-day pass, it's $7.99. All right. Thank you so much for watching the video. NFL, it's been a great, profitable season. I lost 4 weeks, only 4 weeks this season. And when I say lost, meaning I didn't win on both Draftkings and Fanduel. So I'm fair. I'll count that as a loss. Other than that, every other week we won. So I'll take that record. I'll take it. It's been a very profitable season, but it's not over yet. We still got playoffs, so they'll just be smaller slates. So stay tuned for those. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. My subs are through the roof. My views are through the roof. I couldn't do it without you guys. God bless you. God bless your families. Let's get that bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Live and die by that, guys. And I will see you in the next video, which will be my NBA main slate video coming up right after this. So take care.